What's up, guys? I'm sorry for the noise. I gotta idle my truck. I'm making dinner right now. That video should be out. It's what to do on your 34-hour break. Most likely the end result's going to be rest. Make sure that you're resting, because if you need to take a 34, you've been running your ass off, or you've just gotten unlucky, or you don't know how to run your clock. So I'm going to talk about week 2 of grad. I don't know why my fan for my truck is on. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, let's start. Week 2, my first trip. I had a load from I believe it was Ohio to Iowa, Cherokee, Iowa. Same, Paw, Michigan, or Paw, yeah, no, it was from Michigan. I picked up the same load from Coca-Cola. I had to go back because I stopped at a truck stop, some little hole-in-the-wall Exxon or something like that, with some truck parking. I stopped there and I waited for my next load, so I was waiting to get a fucking pre-plan. It was the weekend, of course. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get a hold of anybody to get you planned out on the weekend for some fucking reason. We don't stop working. I don't know why the fuck Steven stops working, but I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I am cooking pork chops right now, so I am gonna be tending to those because I definitely want them to be as juicy as possible. You want to see that shit? Look for my what to do on your 34, because I'm cooking my first really good meal on my truck. Pork chops, rice, and maybe green beans, I don't know. Anyways, so Paw, Michigan to Cherokee, Iowa. I was able to get as far as Center Point, Iowa that night. My dad lives there, so I spent, about 2 hours with him. I got to see my aunt and stuff. It was fun. It was fun. It was a great time. It's called the American Burger at this place called Shoey's. It's mostly a bar, but they serve food there, and my aunt was there, so I wanted to see her. It ended up being a good time. It was fun. I got to see them, and I'm definitely going to try to make my way out there next. Anytime I go to Iowa, I'm going to try to shut down in Center Point, especially when I'm a contractor. So I saw my dad. That just started off my week great, because I didn't see my father in what feels like forever. It's been years. It's been literally years. I'm 33 now. I think the last time I saw him was when my brother got married, and that was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe. Don't get me lying to you. Like, it fucking matters. Who gives a shit? TruckerDude, Brent, you know who the fuck your brother is. Okay. Alright, I got you. Fine. So, I go to Cherokee, I get fucking lost. Jill decides to take a shit. I don't have a GPS. I'm gonna start doing another thing too, where I am making funny videos about products that I buy. Like, I'm gonna do my GPS. I got this little ass cushion seat that I'm gonna do one for. Like, it's gonna be production out the ass too. It's gonna be like a fucking bad commercial. That's the idea. I have the plan in my head, but I don't know. We're gonna see if it actually works. Works out. Well, I'll do one and I'll test the waters, and if people like it, then I'll just keep doing it. But so I go and I get lost. I'm almost out of fuel. There are literally no fucking like network fuel stops near Cherokee, Iowa. Like, even within maybe like 100 miles, there's nothing. No Love's, TA, Petro, fucking Pilot. None of them are there. There's nothing. So I fucking I have to go to a place called Sparky's, and I stop at Sparky's and I fuel up. It's a self-serve gas station, so if you have any idea what that means, for us millennials out there, maybe even not, the later millennials, or whatever the fuck is after millennial, I don't know, Gen Z, or I don't fucking remember, but you literally go into the store. You don't even have to. You just flip the switch on the pump and you start pumping. You pay when you're done. No, I went in there and I was like, hey, I need to get some fuel. I need some def. She's like, all right, well, give me your card. Just go out there and flip the switch and start pumping, and then I'll charge you when you come in. I was like, oh, okay, easy. So I do that, and she's like, well, we got showers, so if you have to come back you can shower. You know, if you need a place to shut down, we do have showers, but we don't have laundry. She goes, but if it's desperate and you need your clothes done, I'll take them home and I'll wash them for you. I was like, wow, okay, great, thank you. I wasn't gonna do that because I wouldn't even subject my wife to washing my clothing. If y'all had any idea what happened in my I shit myself video, I was still rolling around with that motherfucker in, underneath the truck. I have it in the side cubby of the truck in a couple plastic bags just wrapped up, so I didn't have to deal with that. Now I won't get into detail about that, but yeah, that was there. So anyways, I finally get to this place, Hy-Vee. I get in, even though the load is late. The fucking dispatcher's like, oh my god, they took you? It's like, you sent me on this load not knowing if they were gonna take the load from me? Like, it was that late? They got me unloaded in about an hour. I was hoping it would have lasted longer so I'd have a chance to rest, because I got lost and I ran my clock down, so I was trying to figure shit out while I was there. From there, I think I went back to Ohio. Fuck, man, don't get me lying to you. Let me pull out my trips here, and I'll tell you. It's been such a rough fucking week, dude. So let's see. Paw Paw, Michigan to Cherokee, Iowa. Right. Then Cherokee, Iowa. I went to Sioux City, Iowa, and went to Pascagoula, Rhode Island. That was a 1,400-mile trip. The Paw Paw to Cherokee, that was a 645-mile trip. So then, from there, I have the trip that I'm on now, which has been the most pain in the ass trip I've ever done. Now, the Sioux City to Rhode Island was not bad. There was no issues. I got there on time. It was great. Perfect. Other than the shitty fucking urinal, the porta-john that I went to. It was literally, when I opened the door, shit fell off the ceiling. It was fucking gross. Now, I will say I'm going to add my Snapchat link down below. You also look for Grim Open. That's my name on Snapchat. If you want to see like more in-depth shit of things that I deal with or see during the day, I usually post it to my story on Snapchat. So if you want to follow me there, awesome. I'll see you there. Anyways, I am now here. I went from Pascagoula, Rhode Island to Chelsea, MA, which is Massachusetts, which is literally in Boston. Tight fucking roads. I hate it there. There's like 5 service centers in the whole fucking city, and the city is about, I don't know, in the circumference, I would say roughly about 60 miles all the way around. So, given there's only 5 service centers, there's nowhere to shut down. There's only one truck wash, and they charged me $105 fucking to wash my trailer out, which I had to do before I got there. So, hold on, I gotta shut this off. I think my chop's done. Dinner! So, I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. So, I finally, I go get my trailer washed. I'm out of clock. I'm running my clock out I'm an hour and 30 minutes over my DOT recommended DOT time. I get yelled at by dispatch or by compliance about why I should I should bonk Stevens on the head every once in a while and tell them I don't have the miles or I don't have the hours for this. I can't do it yet. I gotta wait. Remember, you are in control. I'm still looking for direction. I'm in grad. I should have some assistance with shit like this. They should be helping me, right? They should be helping G1s. That's what we are. We're G1s. We're grads. You don't know everything yet. That's why you're in grad fleet. That's why they give you a piece of shit truck. Bertha, I don't mean that. I love you. Don't fucking crash on me until I get my 10,000 miles. But they need to be helping you, right? Alright, I'm shutting my truck off. I've been idling it for about an hour trying to get my fucking chops cooked. Now they're cooked. And I'm done. Now I just gotta make the rice and then I'm done. Anyways, so yes, they should be helping us, right? Right, I agree with myself. So from Chelsea, Massachusetts, I finally get the load the next day. I get my trailer washed. I go to like 2 different service centers to find a parking spot. I finally find one. I'm learning slowly that no parking zones don't necessarily mean no parking zones. You try and park there, and then you hope that you don't get woken up. And most of the time you won't. So anyways, I'm heading to Rock Hill, South Carolina. I am now in Statesville, North Carolina. I found the loves. I made it to my Opti stop, and I'm on another 34. But they scheduled this out so far that I could take my 34 and still make it there on time. By the time my 34 is up, it'll be about, I don't know, 6:58 in the morning on the day that this is due, and it's not due until 11. So technically, I'm taking a fucking 48 because I'm not leaving here until maybe like, I'm gonna leave here. I'm only 105 miles from my destination from here, so I'll probably leave maybe, I don't know, 2.5 hours early. That way I get there, I make up for traffic. There's a lot of construction here, whatever. You gotta overcompensate for shit, right? I'm also gonna fill up here and fill the reefer up on there, and all that's gonna be taken care of. So from there, I had a load from South Carolina to Laredo, but that got taken from me because I didn't accept it in time. And I was like, well, are you not looking at the load that I'm on now? I'm not gonna make it. It was due on the 8th to Laredo, and I'm not delivering this load until the 7th, which is 2 days from now. So it's not gonna work. Now I have to do an inspection, a DOT inspection on the trailer I'm hauling. So I can't even get dispatched until that's done. So I've dropped this load. Once it's empty, then I take it to, I call road breakdown or road rescue, and then they find somewhere that's close by that'll do a DOT inspection on the trailer. So I drive to this place. This is in the future, of course. I drive to this place, and then I wait for them to inspect the trailer. It's probably gonna be like a Love's or a TA or something. They're gonna inspect it, and then I'll be able to get dispatched. So I'm gonna plan around, like, I'm delivering this load to this place at 11 o'clock at night, and then I'm gonna try to find a service center close by, and I'm gonna shut down until the morning when they open, and then I'll get it serviced. So I'll call road rescue right after that in the morning. I'm like, here, I'm here, let's take care of it. Then I can get fucking dispatched. By that time, I should be, I had my DM talk to me about how many miles I have total. I've got about 6,500 miles right now out of my 10K, and it's literally, today is week number 2. It's been 14 days I've been on the truck solo. It's a grad student, a G1. So now I literally just have to finish out. I got, what, 3,500 more miles to go, which is roughly, I mean, at the rate I'm going, it's going to take me like a week and a half, maybe. Unless they give me a really good load. Like, they give me like a 2,000 mile load going from South Carolina to fucking, I don't know, New Mexico or Arkansas or something like that, over there on the West Coast, you know? But I don't know how it's going to work out. I am at the point now where I'm not trying to discard any loads. If they send me a load, I want to do it. I don't want to turn anything down. I don't want to be that driver that's like, no, I don't want to go there. I need to learn shit. I need to experience things. I need to get put in situations that make me really test my dedication to this job, this craft. And I need to make sure that I can stay strong while I'm doing it. What pulled me through today? I've had a bad couple of days. The last couple of days have been horrible, especially when I was in Boston. So what pulled me through was the fact that today I'm out of that shithole. I'm out of these big cities. I'm in fucking North Carolina right now at a Love's, and I still see like 3 spots in front of me, and it's 8:50 at night. That's unheard of. It was fucking 6 o'clock when I tried to shut down in over there in fucking Massachusetts, in Boston, near Boston. There was nothing. I couldn't fucking find anything. So it's like, it just depends on the location. And these are all things that you learn as you roll out. The guy that I called from safety was like, man, we've all been there, dude. We've all been grads. And there's no there's like, everybody that has done trucking is gonna go through this. It's like, just like the shitting stories. You know, like yesterday, I was running out of clock because I sat at the shipper for 6 hours waiting to get dispatched. And I'm like, I've got 3 spots, my main spot and 2 backups. All of them were full, and I usually try to shut down 2 hours before I'm out of clock, right? So I got 2 solid hours to find a parking spot. So I go through these 3 spots, and I'm already down to like 58 minutes left of my clock. So I call safety. I'm like, I'm about to run out of fucking time. I need a place. They're like, there's a Walmart off 22 in Allentown. Take exit whatever, A or B or whatever. So I take it, and it's not right off 22. It's off in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I get there. There's no truck parking. You're not allowed to park your truck there. So I'm like, I look at the reviews, and they're like, on like a Trucker Path and all, and Road Hunter, and they're like, yeah, I called the manager. They said, you know, you're not allowed to park overnight, but you can stop the shop. So I was able to park there, and I stopped and I shopped. I got myself these pork chops I'm fixing to eat, like chicken wings, some French fries, you know, things to make on the truck, foil, paper, like everything else I need, you know, whatever. So I got all that shit, and then I got back to my truck, and I'm like, all right, I need to move it. So I move it over to the Great Clips parking lot because there's a lot more room. That was a pain in the ass because it was the way I had to get in there it just was too tight. It's too tight for a 75-foot truck and trailer. So I get parked. I shut down. 3 in the morning, some guy fucking knocks on my door. I'm thinking that somebody's trying to move me. It was another trucker. And he's like, man, you got jumper cables, dude? My fucking truck won't start. I was like, oh my God, let me get it. It's like 3 in the morning, like I said. So I get out, you know, and I did probably the dumbest thing, you know. I opened my door instead of like turning my key over so I didn't have to hear the bah, bah. So I opened the door. If he was trying to murder me, he could have fucking murdered me, right? But I don't know, right? I look like a likable guy, right? Y'all like my fucking content. There's got to be some reason, right? Maybe the way I tell stories, I don't know. So I check under my cab and stuff. I did an inspection on the truck, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they gave us jumper cables. So I look, I don't have any. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man, I don't have any. He's like, all right, well, it's cool. The guy next to you didn't either. He's like, I'm sorry for waking you up at 3 in the morning. I was like, no problem, man, no worries. So I go to lay back down in berth, and Walmart's closed. Remember, it's 3 in the morning. Walmart's closed. All the stores in that shopping strip are closed, and I get the belly rumbles again. I'll save you a long story, but I had to do some disgraceful shit because I still don't have a bucket on this truck. Some pile of snow out there got disgraced. I'll leave it at that. And that was only because I knew that it would like evaporate a lot of stuff and then be like, oh, it's just dirt because of the color. It's fucking gross. But it's still, it sucked, right? It was mortifying. Like sitting there fucking planking like this. My legs were like this. You know, you do like you sit on the wall and you put your legs at a 90-degree angle and you're planking with your legs. I don't know what the fuck it's called, right? But it's like a workout routine to like build core strength and get your legs all working and stuff. I was doing that against my fuel tank on the passenger side of my truck at 3 in the morning at 21-degree weather over some snow. Mortifying. I'm at 18 minutes. Jesus Christ. Anyways, it was a horrible, horrible week. But it's paying off because I'm fixing to eat me some fucking pork chops. I'm about to eat rice. I've been craving rice since I left home. I've been on the truck 14 days. I ain't had a cup of rice. I'm about to eat this whole fucking thing of Uncle Ben's instant rice right now. I'm gonna fucking eat it. Ow. Eat the whole fucking thing. While this uploads, I'm gonna be fucking munching. Anyways, I think I should leave it at that. I dropped this load in 2 days. I'm about to take a 34. That's it. I'm gonna get another. This is a 3,000 mile week. Only one child support check should be taken out this time, and only one of my loans should be taken out this time because it's one pay period. So my check should be okay. Probably about the same amount as maybe $1,000 this time. I'll be getting more than a 3,600 mile week. Anyways, remember, gents and ladies, love it, hate it, fucking rate it. Take care, and I'll see y'all another time.